welcome back. It's Jovi and I'm here with Face and we're going to be
Hey, guys.
continuing Road Trip Adventure.
Alright, I guess we should get stuck straight into it.
Yeah, let's get started. What do I want to do? I want to drive around town
No.
with my HG racing tires so that I
Yeah.
slide around like butter. But you know what? It's okay because I plan to crash straight into the lake so I can speak to the goddess, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. You going?
No,
Yeah.
I got a lid.
Yeah. You're living your best life.
This way. Yeah. I mean, I don't have that much interesting going on in my life at the moment, but how's your week been?
It's been going.
It's been going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't really want to get into it. But, so plans for today, dusting off Mushroom Road's side stuff, so we'll
Yep.
be doing golf and that.
Oh gosh, yes, we'll be doing golf.
Alright. Are you doing, what axe did you drop?
I didn't drop any axe.
You sure?
Yeah, Cliff's many
do
things,
you
but
know
one
what?
thing he isn't is a liar.
Yeah, but what do you have rattling around in your back trailer? Also, how long ago did you
But
drop
I didn't
it?
drop it. He couldn't just be dropping his golden or silver axe.
Alright.
Unless he's dropping his silver axe to pick up a golden one because it's better.
Yeah, in which case he'd probably still keep both.
Yeah, see, look, she likes me because I'm honest. Oh, the Venus one.
How does she know? Maybe you did drop
Yeah,
an
maybe I
axe,
did
so
drop an
you
axe,
just
that's true.
try to
I
cover
mean,
it
she is a goddess, so I'm assuming she's all-seeing.
up. Of a lake.
All-seeing on lake-related matters. Which axes clearly would be.
Apologies.
Well, you don't accept that apology.
I need you to accept it, I was just stating it.
Oh, okay. I'll allow it.
Yeah, so no, I guess my week's been okay. I've, done the video editing, done my Russian lessons, I started playing Outward again. You ever familiar with that game?
No, sorry.
Ah, okay. It's just some open world RPG,
Okay.
but it's got co-op, so
Oh, cool.
got a mod that allows it. Oh, you're doing with these tires.
Yep.
Okay.
That's free to get it in, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
And can I come back if it's, like, not going well?
you can, but do you really want to get through like 5 courses and then realize you're gonna have to retire?
Oh, you have to do it all in one go, you can't
Yeah.
just come back to a course.
Yeah.
No, well, we've committed now.
1 stroke committed.
2 strokes. And under par.
Yeah, I'm the easiest hole. Actually, it's not that difficult to be par on this.
Yeah. Plus, I got it as a cup and birdie just for you.
Aw, thanks.
You're welcome.
Could you get me an albatross as well?
I don't think that's a golf score.
It is.
Oh, shit. I don't know enough about golf, quite honestly. Although I could tell you the difference between putt-putt and mini-golf.
Obstacles?
Yeah, so putt-putt is the one with, like, obstacles and figurines.
So the good one.
Yeah, mini-golf is literally just golf, but on a miniature scale.
What's the point of that?
I guess if you're not good at hitting things far.
Like you.
Apparently me. Yep, should get a bigger run. Because that's going to roll all the way back down.
And you're gonna have to watch this slow ass animation of it just
Cute
trickling down the hill.
elevator music. Oh shit.
I might see if I can download some elevator music to.
I've got a pretty old playlist dedicated to it thanks to the D&D campaign.
The history of elevator music, or muzak as the genre is actually called, is kind of a bit shit.
Was it just we need cheap shitty music?
No, it was a whole psychological manipulation tactic. The idea was like, oh, people are impacted by music, so if we have like specific beats played at specific times, we can increase productivity by this much percent.
Jeez. Oh, look at that. That was a gorgeous shot, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good. Nice work.
Hopefully it stays in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another
Another birdie.
Yeah, what was again? Oh yeah, and it was also designed to exploit shoppers because the music was supposedly meant to increase shopper engagement, so they'd stick around for longer. The
Any
science behind this is pretty dubious. Like, whether or not there's any actual validity to it.
Yeah.
But that was the idea behind it, at least. I don't actually mind the genre.
Yeah, I mean, it's just chill, calm music.
Yeah, decent
What else
background
is there not
stuff.
to like, yeah. But no, my playlist is, purely for the D&D campaign, which is
Yeah.
great. But that's got a lot because it's set loosely in like a heavily Japanese influenced town. So it's got a lot of Japanese artists in it. It's pretty
It's
cool.
just Japanese artists or Japanese inspired?
Some of it's
musicians?
Japanese inspired, some of it's straight up just music. And then a lot of it is actually from Japanese artists.
Neat.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what the songs are called because they're all in hiragana or kanji.
You know how to read hiragana.
Yeah, but I don't care to spend that long reading the titles of the songs.
Yeah,
Up
understand.
is more for a specific vibe.
Golf
Who
is
put
fun.
that slope there? I don't think that slope is golf regulation. Like,
It's just annoying that the ball has to be completely perfectly still in order for you to move.
yeah. Should I be conserving my fuel too? Does it refill after every hole?
I don't believe so, but there's not really that many holes. You should be fine.
Because I've been going pretty ham on the jets.
Also, I ended up looking up that song you were talking about last episode.
Oh,
with-
Betty and the Jets, yeah.
Yeah, it's not Betty.
It's not?
It's Benny.
Oh my goodness, okay. Well, that's something that I've like.
And it's about a fictional band.
Okay. Yeah, that must be something. Like, that's genuinely something that I've just had in my brain as fact for,
Yeah,
you know.
it happens. You mishear shit all the time. It's easy to do.
Yeah. Did I tell you about, like, this is my favourite, for me, like, man, kids are dumb.
Yeah, let's hear it.
When I was little, I didn't understand, which, understandably, I think this part of the story is understandable, didn't understand how VCRs worked, which, I mean, sadly, if you don't know, that's like a DVD.
Yeah, I think I do remember this story, and it's a decent one.
Yeah, so I didn't understand how they worked, and so I just assumed that it was like an alarm that kind of alerted performers that it was time to perform.
Because you were sensible enough to understand that people didn't live in the TV. That it
Yeah.
was broadcast.
Yeah.
But you thought the VCR was basically like, demanding
Like a fire
the
alarm, yeah.
performance.
Like, the way I genuinely envisioned it was similar to
You
how
thought everything was
at the
live.
start of Fireman Sam, where the thing rang and the performers came down a fireman pole to be on stage.
Yeah, but then what about rewinding?
Well, I thought about that too, and I couldn't quite work that one out. I think that's the one that was like, maybe this isn't how it works, because I couldn't work it out. I figured for, because you could pause VCRs halfway through and then watch them again from that point. I figured they had like notes that are like, oh, this person was up to here. But I also couldn't work out the logistics if two people put their VCRs in at the same time. That was the other thing that was getting me stuck.
Well, at least you were thinking about it.
Yeah, I get new petrol every time. Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
It's unfortunate you didn't realize. Did you end up getting told, or did you figure it out?
that part I can't remember. So yeah.
Because you'd think after you've had enough points of like, this doesn't make any sense, you'd instead think of other.
Yeah, come up with other
Yeah.
theories, yeah. But no. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just gonna... Alright. So if you noticed a weird ripple in time again, we did have to take a brief break, but we're back. And I've got to say I'm a little disappointed that that didn't just like slide in.
Yeah, you should try being less shit. I find that usually works pretty well.
I mean, I feel like I've been doing pretty well. I've been under par for the first courses. My score was like a -3.
Yeah, okay, that is pretty decent.
I mean, this one, it's really not so much. Like, you need to be able to work out how hard to hit it, but it's mostly just lining yourself up, and that can take...
Just flooring it,
Yeah, and that can take as much time as you need.
Well, as much time as you have fuel.
which you get new fuel for each one, so there's really not a course where that's going to become a big issue.
So this is more a test of patience than anything else.
Yeah, which I've got plenty of.
Anyways, you were giving a story about the VCR, or you more or less wrapped that?
Oh no, I pretty well wrapped that one up. The general gist was it was basically a fireman's pole, and I couldn't work it out. But I mean, it goes to show that critical thinking, while it's an important skill, quite often leads you astray. Because like it was me thinking, yeah.
Well, instead of asking, you were actually trying to figure it out, which is good. But yeah, I guess you just didn't have all the pieces there to be able to actually put it together.
I definitely did not have all the pieces.
Yeah, well, that's how we grow.
Trying. But yes. Oh, did I tell you about my leg injury?
No.
So I
Another one?
Yeah, another one, also on the left leg. So, but not the knee, the shin.
Could you try? Never mind.
I was going to say, do you want to think about asking that question before you do? Because I guarantee the answer is going to be no.
Yeah.
Yes, I was at a comedy show a few nights ago, and
maybe we could steal some of that material so we're actually funny for once.
and it was an open mic, so you know. There were some funny bits, but it's all very fresh comedians, so you can't expect too much. Fuck.
What's the deal with
Bonkers. So yeah, one of them asked me to come up on stage to help hold something. So I literally just had to hold a piece of paper. And that part was fine, but when I went to get on the stage, one foot went on fine, but then when the leg was coming up, I slammed my shin.
Did you fall?
I didn't fall, no.
Yeah.
I didn't, nobody noticed. It didn't even faze me, because I injured myself that much that I was just I was
Because if you completely ate shit on stage, you might have upstaged the comedian and got more laughs.
I guarantee I would have. No, he was actually pretty good. His was quite funny. He was getting a lot of laughs.
Maybe.
But and so I've now got, I'll just show you, nobody else is going to be able to see it. And this is from a few days ago.
No,
Massive lump,
bad.
chunk of skin taken out.
Yeah, you kind of overhyped it.
It was a lot more swollen.
How long ago was this?
This was Tuesday.
Yeah, so either that healed really quickly or it wasn't that bad.
I mean, it was pretty big, and I couldn't put any pressure on it at all.
Fair enough. How it looks doesn't really describe how it feels, I guess.
Yeah, also it's a shin, so keep that in mind. It's not that much
Yeah, fair point.
It's a thin layer of skin and then bone, so for it to be able to swell that much.
I don't know, you just really oversold it with that story. I obliterated my shin
I said I slammed it into the edge of the stage.
Foot went flying into the crowd.
I also made the statement that it didn't faze me when I got on stage, so I don't know what part was overselling. I think you're just used to me having spectacular injuries, and when they're just, run of the course.
Oh, she just bumped herself as opposed to...
Yeah. Oh gosh, I tell you what, I'm really feeling the tires.
I told you.
Oh no.
There's some people just don't listen.
What was that?
Yeah. Haha, funny.
Speaking of open mic worthy jokes. Oh fuck, that's going too far. Oh, tits.
Language, you fucking idiot.
Like,
Can't say tits on YouTube.
Nipples.
Oh, no.
Areola. Fun bags. I don't know. Melons. Jugs.
You're gonna keep going?
Which ones are acceptable and which ones aren't?
I'll conduct a poll at some point, I guess.
Which ones are okay to say? Chesticles.
Yeah. Nothing really interesting's been happening with me. I cannot draw on my life for any conversation topics, so we're gonna have to find something else.
Well, my main thing this week has been, I'm not at work at the moment, I'm on break, is been just preparing the D&D stuff, which I can't talk about with you because you're in the campaign.
Yeah,
so
that would be
spoilers.
spoilers, and you don't want me metagaming. I probably won't, but it's better
you'll probably be fine.
not give
but
me
also,
the option.
then it just ruins the joy of the surprise of things.
I get that.
I was spoiled a heap though. I went out for dinner. This was on the open mic night with a few friends, and one of the friends is joining the campaign but hasn't joined yet. And yeah, I almost like started spilling the beans because there was something. Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah, because somebody else at the table was really. Oh gosh, we're screwed.
How much longer are you gonna be on the par for?
Not much longer. So I've got to get it in this shot, otherwise I will not get it in the bar.
Yeah, you could have got me an albatross on this hole.
I could have, but I didn't.
Didn't even get me an eagle.
No. Oh gosh, so buttery in here. It's genuinely just a nightmare.
This ain't margarine. This is authentic, 100% pure.
It is. I can't even
Got it.
see the ball. Where
It's
is it?
behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna be real careful. Let's just hop out the hole and then I can turn around. Line myself up. Oh yeah, I see it now.
Neat.
Yeah, but I almost spilled like a heap of like the overarching storyline because I was just really
Oh,
excited. Yeah, because I was really excited to talk about it and I forgot that he was joining. So I was about to start. Unfortunately, he's like a really good dude and was like,
Should I be here with this?
basically. And I was like, no, you shouldn't. Thanks, man. Alright, here we go. Can we do it? Please. Yes.
There we go, par.
Still
Nice
on the
save.
par. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I actually had to catch up with a friend that I haven't talked to in ages just because I was like bursting at the seams with D&D thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, you're not going to get to talk for the next hour. Let me just spew all this out of you.
Have you ever tried using, chatbot or whatever it is?
I have to start doing that. But it's okay, I actually got quite a bit out in that session and that was good.
Neat.
It needed to be done because I was fully bursting at the seams, and the only other people I would have had to really talk to about it were mum and dad, and they don't know or give a shit about D&D.
Yeah. Well, it's not directly related to making money or furthering a career, it's a waste of time. Which they're not wrong, but...
No, I disagree. Because what's the point of living if you're not enjoying it?
Yeah.
And there's more to...
Well, there's that phrase, time spent doing stuff you enjoy isn't time wasted or some shit like that.
That's it.
I think I butchered the hell out of that phrase, but
But now you can claim it
get
as
the
your own.
point. Yeah, exactly. Original doing this deal.
Yeah. Alright, Red Sonic.
So did you have a good 420?
I've completely forgot it was 420, so...
No, that's because we don't use the American calendar where the month goes first for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, a couple of days ago it was 420. I found out about it the day after because again,
Yeah, we're also...
Australia we're ahead.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, welcome to the future. Wow. Everything's still shit. Actually, we're pretty lucky here. Okay, this is the...
really annoying one because it's just long.
yeah. Boom!
But yeah, I wonder if they'll end up legalizing that in Australia at some point.
Yeah, maybe. Seems to be pretty popular in America at the moment.
Yeah.
In terms of like legalization. Which is crazy because if you go back like 5
The devil's
10 years,
lettuce.
Yeah, like it wasn't that long ago where the majority was.
I
Not
mean-
necessarily saying I agree, but like, where the majority was.
That was the whole 80s war on drugs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, DARE and all of that shit. It kind of fucked things up for a fairly long while.
Yes.
Never personally tried it myself, but if they legalize it, I'll probably give it a go. See what it's like. Probably be disappointed as everybody overhypes it.
Yeah. I don't know if I would. I think I'd want to wait till early. I don't know. I mean, even with alcohol, like I enjoy having drinks with friends, but it's not something I don't enjoy altering my brain chemistry.
Yeah,
That
I
much.
used to be like that, but I've kind of changed now. I quite enjoy a drink now.
Yeah. Can't see it at all. Oh gosh, it's there.
I mean, I'd be curious to try acid one day. because I reckon that'd be interesting.
I feel like honestly that's gonna be me when I retire. Like try all the things that I can do.
Just this 70-year-old woman sitting in a recliner. Alright.
Yeah, it's not like you can still travel or anything anyway, because your travel insurance costs like an arm and a leg.
Well, we're going, we won't need roads.
Exactly. Like really that's the time to try it. It's not like it's going to cause long-term damage to your body, because like your body doesn't have long-term anyway, you know?
Yeah, the problem is with your body already having the long-term damage of just life, it can sometimes push you over the edge and you die.
But again, like it's not that there's not much more left to live at that age.
Fair enough.
I don't know, it just feels like that's
the time to try.
yeah, that's like the best time to
While most people have their rebellious youth, you're gonna be like...
yeah, well I mean I didn't have a rebellious youth, so it's got an outlet sometime.
Yeah,
gonna be-
alright.
Knitting sweaters with like pot symbols and things on it.
I guess when we're both retired, we'll do hard drugs in the same retirement community.
Great.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, like it just seems like, you know, that I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me it seems like that's honestly the best use for that time, because you're not strong enough to do like big adventure-y things. Like you can't go and do extreme sports and stuff like that.
I don't know. I reckon I'll probably try picking up skateboarding when I'm like 70.
You can try.
It's gonna be about as healthy for you as taking cocaine. I mean, again, the same logic applies. Like, yeah, sure, your body is made of glass at that point, but...
I don't mean... Oh, wait.
No.
I got fucked over.
Yeah.
Really?
Rip.
This is the first one that's over par.
That's
That's actually a tight par.
You're not over par yet. This one will be par, assuming you
Okay.
sink this. But yeah, anyways, same logic applies. So you're 70, your bones are made of glass, you get obliterated from one fall. But
Yeah.
on the flip side, you don't actually need that body for anything yet. So if you do obliterate your body, it's not like you need to go to work. You just sit around until you recover.
Yeah. This is true. I just don't know if you would recover from it.
No, you probably just die.
Yeah.
I mean, Tony Hawk's still going at, what, he'd be like
I think he'd-
55-ish?
Yeah.
I mean,
Mid-40s.
no,
50s.
he'd be in his 50s for sure.
I don't know. I kind of like see him as one of those people that just doesn't age, like Johnny Depp. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you could be young forever, right?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, he stayed active, so he's still pretty young. I mean, 50 isn't that old
not that
anyways,
old, yeah.
really. It's only about once you get to 70 that shit really starts to go downhill.
Yeah.
Which is probably why they've got the retirement age at that, because then you're useless as a worker.
That's it. Oh gosh. Stupid donut course. Or half a donut. Croissant course. That's probably more accurate.
Croissant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best angle I'm gonna get, isn't it?
I kind of miss croissants. I haven't had one in a very long time.
Yeah. Even then, I
I
don't
remember
think by that
always
style,
being disappointed by them, but they were
Yeah.
fun shape.
they are a fun shape, but like bananas are that shape, and honestly, they're gonna take a banana over a croissant. Like that kind of flaky. It's almost like greasy pastry. I mean, I could be offending a lot of people here, but it's got, you know, like it's cooked
Well,
with, it's got the butter in it, so it's got that oily.
You've never actually had like a proper baked croissant. The croissants you've always had are like shitty out of the packet over the top.
No,
of
we've been to
croissants.
Paris. We've had croissants there.
We had croissants there?
Yeah, for breakfast, like every day.
No.
They like came with the hotel.
I do not,
So-
do not recall that.
I reject your comment and say no, I have had proper French croissants, and even then I can't. But I've never been one for like,
Sweet pastries.
yeah, like if I'm having a sweet it's gonna be like a cake or a cupcake because it's light and fluffy. But when it's denser,
Yeah, you don't
Which-
like sugary bread.
no, which, yeah.
Fair enough.
Because like I don't like donuts. They're in the same category as croissants for me, where it's just like it's got a bit of that grease, oily feel.
The only time I like donuts is when we're at the snow, but that's again because it's associated with other memories. I don't think I actually enjoy the donuts themselves.
Oh, like me with chlorine.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yes.
Nice. Oh,
Great.
you got me an albatross, I
There
believe.
you go.
Or
You're
was this an
welcome.
eagle? Shit, I forget.
Oh, wait a minute.
Eagle, yeah.
okay.
So, yeah.
I don't think I'm getting you an albatross. I could have probably got it on the first hole if I had.
No, because that would have been a hole in one.
Uh,
You need it to be at least a par 5, and you need to get it in 2.
Gosh, so this is what I'd be needing to get it on,
Yeah.
which I don't think is going to happen. I think it's too long. Maybe if we come back with devil parts.
Golf is one of those sports that I just don't understand how it came into existence.
Yeah,
Like, it's cool. I think golf is... I mean, I've not really played it.
we
but
had it as one of our subjects at school.
in terms
In
of,
my
like,
class, anyway.
the concept, it sounds fun to me, but I just can't for the life of me figure out how, like, they've sort of figured this would be a decent idea.
Yeah, I think for me, it would have to either be mini golf or preferably putt-putt, because I just feel like the fun part of golf for me is the technical skill of aiming, not the control of hitting it really, like,
I mean, putt-putt's just great.
yeah. It's a
I'm
great
looking
time.
forward to doing some of that with you when we're on holiday later.
Yes, I mean, we could do it now. They do have putt-putt places.
Yeah, I
You're
mean, we've
right.
been meaning on organising a day out with our friends for that, but we just haven't got around to it yet.
We should do it.
Maybe.
Mind you, I think
Everybody's
I've been-
busy these days, though.
Yeah, and I think I've already been to basically every putt-putt place
Yeah.
close by. Because putt-putt's fun.
That it is.
I'm pretty shit at it though.
Also,
So that's
same.
what makes it fun. Being shit at things is fun
I
sometimes.
think I came dead last when I played it in Canada with some of my friends there.
Great. Gosh, just the sad bounce of the ball. Like, buh.
I mean, in my defense, I was also crippled and could barely stand at that time.
Oh, were you like super sick?
No,
shit.
as in actually crippled, I needed a walking stick.
What did you do?
I don't know, I can't remember. Just know that like my legs just started. Sorry, not my legs. My leg just started having really bad problems, and if I was walking for more than about 10
Ooh,
steps,
That was. I
a
really
little too much.
I really didn't want to land in the water. No, not over the trees. What happens if it goes over the trees?
You can't. Invisible walls.
It's going to be a pain though now, because now look where I've got to hit it from.
Yeah, you done goofed.
I did. I was really worried about getting it stuck in the lake. And I needn't worry that much. Okay, well that's okay. We can still get it on par. 'Cause I've got 2 hits. So I can use 1 hit to get it unstuck.
Oh. Yeah, so there was a running theory that, you remember that guy who, a certain person in our household had a problem with because it's like, oh, you broke my chair?
Yes, I recall.
Yeah, well, he obliterated the chair legs, so he figured he just had a vendetta against legs, and while I was sleeping, he took hammers to them.
Nice. That's fun. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. Mind you, when I went to Japan, a friend of mine, because we were just doing so much walking, could have been similar. Like his legs just. Although to be fair, he actually has a medical thing, which
Yeah.
was causing that problem. But even then, like,
This wasn't from the walking, because it was basically day 1. Like, we touched down, and then day 2, I just needed
did
to
you
walk
move it all on the plane?
a little bit?
Because could have been to do with that.
I don't think so.
Don't know. I'll stop trying to diagnose you without a medical degree. How about that?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. All I know is I couldn't walk, and it took about a week to recover.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't slow me down though, even though my legs were burning. I was, still hobbling along with that walking stick. Which, interestingly enough, ended up damaging my hand because I was putting so much weight on the wooden walking stick.
That your hand
yeah.
started to.
As well.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people find that they'll get like crutches and they're really excited about getting to move around them for like an hour, and then they realise how shit using crutches is. Oh no!
Yep, this one's over par. Nice work.
That's okay. My score's still in the minus.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like the score you have to beat is only about 32 or something.
I'm not gonna make it. And you said that it couldn't be done with these shitty tires.
I could. It just would have been easier.
Slipping and sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Doesn't matter, you got there in the end. And like if, you know, the journey was the same each time, what's the point of playing?
Exactly. Oh, God,
You
fuck's sake.
are... Okay, I'm not gonna insult you. I
I
feel...
genuinely didn't think I hit it that hard that time. Like, I didn't use jets or anything. I didn't go that far back.
I feel the shame you feel is probably enough punishment.
Dishonor. Listen, I already stated that I was shit at golf, and the reason I liked putt-putt was the aiming, not the judging the force.
The force is part of putt-putt. You can overshoot the hole in putt-putt.
Yeah, you can, but I feel like it's a lot, like, because it's, mind you, this is the part I'm struggling with, but the minutia, not the, like the big swings. But like, I feel like, and I could be completely wrong here, because again, I haven't played that much golf, but the big swings don't take that much skill.
Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be a hot take.
Yeah. Hot golf takes.
Because there is a lot in the form of it.
Oh, no, you definitely,
Yeah.
but I feel like once you got the form, like, it's just swing big hit.
And then understanding the wind.
Yeah, but that's again to do with aiming, not towards with the act of just hitting it far.
Alright,
Thank you, fine.
about time.
Jesus.
What is that, double bogey?
I'm right, I used half my fuel.
Yeah, nice.
Half my fuel to get that in. Oh dear.
That was the last one. Cool, -6.
-6.
Not too shabby.
Good game. Yeah, it was my first time, thanks. Definitely our first time playing golf in Road Trip Adventure.
Yeah, 36.
36. Oh, man, I almost had negative that.
What?
No, I didn't. But I had -6. And another 30. Okay, that's that house done. Yeah, honestly, I was actually going for get all the houses in Mushroom Road. And that just happened to be one of the houses. So I'm like, oh, we'll wait in the room. Do some golf.
Yeah, I think it's just the parts shop, and then that should be Mushroom Road complete.
Nice. And then I suppose you can have a go.
Oh, I get to do White Mountain. I get to do Christmas Land.
You do get to do Christmas Land.
Nice.
Enjoy those annoyingly timed challenges.
Oh yeah, the wait, annoyingly time challenges.
Like when the you got to go visit. Well, we visited Santa, but there's the other house that we haven't done.
Oh,
That's-
Bigfoot Joe.
Yeah, Bigfoot
Yeah,
Joe.
I think that's just to do with specific events. Like I think you need to talk to someone before visiting him. The real thing I'm not looking forward to is the curling.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty.
All right.
What is it under? It's under item.
What are you looking for?
No, look for stamps.
It's notebook.
Notebook, thank you. Just making sure that I got all the stamps here. Okay.
Ah, right, yeah, Mushroom Road, because it's such a small place, just gets lumped into the miscellaneous
okay.
challenges.
Alright, so I'm done. Basically, still.
You're done.
Okay.
We'll
thank
come
you.
back if you've missed something.
Nice.
Alright. So
Cool.
we're up to...
Great, and that entire episode wasn't just me this time.
How far in are we?
We got about 20 minutes.
Okay, well, we'll see how much of this we can get
Mind
through.
you, there was like a brief break in the middle, so probably about 25.
Alright, let's go for HG Studley.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
are
There's some
we?
stuff.
Oh, we don't actually own Studless tires
Oh my
yet.
goodness. What?
Better go buy some. It's probably because we haven't visited the parts shop here, so they haven't been unlocked elsewhere.
Yeah, that's true actually.
What am I doing?
You're doing to me.
Yeah. Contracted your complete not understanding directions.
You're welcome. It's a gift. I bestow it to you. Use it wisely. Having said that, I think I'm quite good in real life. Like I'm not. Oh, actually no.
I don't recall you ever getting lost anywhere.
I don't get lost, but that's because we've got GPS.
Oh.
Um,
Yeah, that
I-
kind of takes the challenge out of it.
exactly. But people have asked me which direction something is from where I've been standing, and I'll point the exact opposite way. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was about to say that I don't think I'm too bad
Well,
in
no,
real
just
life.
claim
and
that
then I
was
took it back.
intentional and you were just messing with them. Yeah, you were never wrong.
Oh gosh. What a
Does that
character.
make you a bad person?
Yes.
Maybe.
I don't think there's a maybe about it. Nobody wants to be friends with that person.
Alright, go basically that out of stuff too.
Awesome.
Should we do a race? Start off with one of those?
Yeah, we should, because we wanted to balance them out so we didn't just have like nothing, but we did all stamps and then like 60 races.
Neat.
Plus this raceway's quite cool. It's pretty.
Oh ho ho, I see what you did there. It's cold and it's cool.
I'm genuinely mad because that wasn't intentional and I'm upset that this has now happened. I just meant that it was a fun raceway. Let's go with this
I
raceway.
actually was talking Russian with someone recently, and preface this with they've got the word холодно, which is cold, and they've got the word круто, which is cool. Cool specifically as in that's rad,
Nice.
and cold is in, yeah. Anyways, basically this thing was they used the wrong type of cool.
Nice.
Just cause mild confusion. It's kind of cool when it's not just you're saying the words, but you're actually properly understanding them.
Yeah, no, that's how I've been feeling about Spanish. I've taken a bit of a break recently because I've just got so much going on that I was like, something needs to give. And I think right now that's Spanish, and I'll go back to it a bit later. But it's been really cool. Like I've been watching.
So once you've got the Spanish down, are you going to move on to the full span?
No, I'm going to switch to Indonesian.
Okay.
And that's specifically because where I work, that's what they do there. So.
Ah, neat. That was what I did when I was in primary school as well.
Yeah, well, we both did because we both went to the same primary school. Funnily enough.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I was like, satu, dua, tiga,
Uh,
empat.
I did not remember any
That's
of
all
that
I've got. Lima is one of them, I think.
shit. I mean, this has gone so far back, yeah, I remember none of it.
Vagus, that's good.
Yeah, is this because you've been dabbling in it now, or you remember all this from primary school?
Vagus I remember because the Indonesian teacher says that a lot. But the counting was primarily from primary school.
Oh, okay. Nice work.
Thank you.
I remember the Japanese stuff pretty decently.
Yeah, but we did that for most
Of high school,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
I mean, it's still going really far back now, though.
yeah, I suppose. But yeah, I'm pretty up. But also, I was just in Japan, so
Yeah.
that might have something to do with it too. But yeah,
What are our teammates doing?
I'm gonna assume that they're stuck.
Yeah, it looks like one of them is outside the map. I don't know how they managed that.
Listen, they're living their best life.
Are they? Something watched them free.
I think it was the other teammate.
Nice. Maybe butchering them there was a mistake.
No, I like. Oh, sorry, hiccup. I like them. I think they were perfect choices for Cliff.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I haven't learned how to counter Russian yet. It's not something we've been taught.
Yeah, I can count.
But if I only know the full alphabet.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's pretty really satisfying learning a new language. And similar to what you were saying, I'll be watching like a crime drama. And
I
it'll be,
know that.
Yeah, like a Spanish character will be talking. I'm like, wow, I can actually understand maybe 30% of what they're saying. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, mainly it will be like...
No comprendo inglés. It's like, I know that.
yeah, basically. But no, it would also be like hearing the filler words, like here
Yeah.
and that sort of stuff. You're like, oh, I can actually pick up some of that in between. It's the actual words that make the sentence have more meaning that I can't.
I've been getting that with some of the bird videos I've been watching, like this woman who was unboxing a Eurasian bittern, and yeah, just picking up different words from. That's it. I know what she's talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I watched a bird video recently, and I was going to send it to you, but then I forgot. Sorry.
Rip.
Yeah, it was pretty dope though. I'm trying to remember what happened in it, but...
I mean, if you're able to check your history, you might be able to still send it.
Well, it depends if I liked it on TikTok or not, quite frankly.
Ah, fair enough.
Let me just check. It was pretty good though.
I'm still confused as to why TikTok exists, because it is just Vine, right?
wouldn't.
And if Vine failed as a business, like it went under and completely disappeared, how has TikTok taken that market? Because if it failed, there was not a market, right? Or was Vine just too early?
It could have been that, and also I didn't actually ever have Vine, so I can't actually talk about it. But I think what makes TikTok so successful is that it's ease of use, from what I understand. Like, I don't actually post anything on there, but from what I understand, it's really easy to do quite, not super complex effects, but complex enough you wouldn't expect it to be so easy. Things on there. I think they do a lot more with like sponsors and branding than TikTok ever did. So you can actually make
Money off of it?
money off of
No,
it, and it's
okay.
actually, but I don't think Vine was doing any of that, so I don't actually think they were bringing any money in, really.
Fair enough.
From what I understand, but I could be wrong. Because again, I never used Vine, so I just saw the compilations on YouTube every now and again. It's like, yeah, that looks like fun. Or people would send them to me, like I do for you for TikTok.
Wait, is it just jump over 140 meters? Is that the only challenge involving that?
I guess, if you can call it a challenge.
Yeah, alright, well, that was easy.
Yeah, gold star to you.
That felt condescending.
I've often thought about having just a packet of gold stars that I bring around with me to give to people. I use that phrase often enough that maybe I should start doing it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm owed quite a few.
Yeah, you definitely are. You've gotten many a gold star from me.
Alright, here's the guy who tells us to go hunt a ghost.
Yeah, we like that ghost. We already met him though. We already met that ghost.
Yeah.
He was a pretty cool ghost.
Unfortunately, I have to go meet him again.
No, that's fine. Like I said, he's a
We
pretty cool
end up
ghost.
collecting the wolf sign?
No, I don't think we did.
Alright, we should probably go do that. So we can stop selling noodles for that rude man.
Yeah. We don't like the noodle guy.
Because his attitude was like, what are you even doing here if you don't want noodles? Which, I mean, is perfectly reasonable. Like, you go into a noodle shop and you're like, no, I'm just here to look around. I can understand the shopkeeper's frustration.
No, I'm going to try that in a noodle shop and then see what the response is. And then I'll tell you if it's reasonable or not.
But Cliff, don't let that fly.
No.
All these people asking us to do their jobs and we don't even get paid.
Also, what it, like, this is the wool shop here?
No,
No, what shop was that?
that was the mail delivery.
Cool. Yeah, sorry, I fully zoned out. But there was nothing on those back benches. He cannot be that busy because he's the one that wants
No,
you to
no,
do.
he said he was injured and he had one delivery left to make.
Got it. Okay.
It checks out, the law's solid.
Okay, yeah, I apologize.
We'll go with that joke again. The law is solid joke.
Yes. Thank you,
That
Face.
was so much funnier the first time I said it.
It definitely was. The first time definitely didn't have my real name. Cough, cough. Oh dear, that's okay. This is why we could never do live.
Yeah, we'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah.
Are we even in terms of doxing yet?
Well, I doxed you twice in the last
And
one.
I doxed you once before, so yeah. We're
Yeah,
even.
so we've evened it out. Look at that. Keeping it even. At least it's like a team effort. It's not like all take. Like, it's got to be give and take. Oh dear.
Ooh,
Nice.
raising the coconut.
I mean, would Cliff really be advertising coconuts anymore?
Yeah.
I feel like once we get to like a Super A license, he's going to feel he's too good to be wearing a sign on him.
Cliff is a businessman. Any cent he can make, Cliff will make.
Yeah, but that's what he's got employees for. He wants to get to the point where he's delegating all that. Because the whole point of being a really good businessman is that you don't have to do the work. So I feel like once he's like done the hustle,
So, okay, this is an arc for Cliff. I guess we could leave this up to the viewers who can be bothered commenting.
Yeah.
So Cliff's arc, is Cliff going to continue with his hard work ethic and be like, I'm a homegrown millionaire, or is he going to become the guy who just flexes his wealth?
Is he going to become Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, where he shows up to the office maybe once a month to just put
Pick
in a
up his
token
check.
effort
Yeah.
and just talk about how hard he works while he's
Yeah.
off playing golf.
Yeah, to go into the factory and yell at his employees to work harder to make him more money before going to golf.
Alright, we'll leave that to the audience.
Yeah, you
For now,
decide.
we'll keep the sign.
Yeah. I feel like that's where he's like going though. He can't be as arrogant as Cliff is to yell your own name and not be heading down that path.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong, I love Cliff, but
Actually, on that note, it's about time Cliff invested back in himself.
oh, we're gonna do some painting.
We're gonna get some gold rims.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Alright, which one's gold?
I'd say that one. No, that's too
Yeah,
yellow.
that's just
Yeah.
piss yellow.
Yeah. Gold rims, absolutely. And are we going to coordinate our team mates as well, or are we going to keep them their own colours?
Yeah, we were supposed to give them a uniform, weren't we?
Yeah.
Let's go two-tone as well. Let's see if we can get like a nice racing stripe or some shit.
So it's going to do the underside.
Okay, so we can do the underside. What color do you think Cliff would go for that? That looks like a rally color.
I was going to say it looks like a Voltorb, but yeah, really car works too. I feel like
Actually, what if we were to go for like a just trying to figure out what we should go for.
I feel like whatever color we make his underbit, that should be the color of the uniform. So it's like he's representing it, but then he's special because he's got the red. Or are you trying to make it gold? I could, yeah.
I'm thinking gold under, and then maybe we could go for like a purple over, like a pimp type.
Okay, yeah.
Go-
Make him look like he's got hydraulics.
Yeah, like.
Ooh. That's a berry color.
Okay, what would you think? Like brighter purple or?
I think it has to have more blue
Okay.
because that's more pink. And he would go more, yeah, see?
No, okay. So like a royal purple. Like
Yeah.
that. That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
Alright. Yeah. Actually, I never said leave it up to the audience, but do you think he'd remove the side? Or... No, we'll leave it up to the audience.
Yeah, no, we've said it now. There's definitely no way we can cut around that.
Yeah. Alright, what's his team color gonna be?
Okay, well, it's got to be something that complements the purple, so I feel like green. Like a, almost, because it's also going to be ugly. So almost like a lime green.
What if he was to just go for like a bright? I feel like bright would be good because the whole point is they're like rocking signs to advertise for his company. So
Yeah, so lime green.
lime green?
It's super bright.
Alright, we'll go lime green.
I mean, if you want to go two-tone, you could add purple in there, but then have the lime green as the prominent colour.
There we go. All that is disgusting.
But it's bright.
So you wanted to go two-tone?
Maybe. Let's just see what it looks like if you make the other tone purple, because then it's like, yes, we are with Cliff. But we're not worthy to be, you know.
But that's only showing up on the spoiler for Butch. Butch does not have good,
No. That's kind of like nice. It's just got a splash in there.
That's pretty fucking gross looking. But okay, sure, we'll go with that.
I like it. Do you know what? I've just realised we've gone Hulk colours.
Yeah. Do the wheels at all, or?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we got. Maybe the black.
Do they spring for gold for all his homies?
I suppose that would be like a big flaunt of wealth, being like, I can afford gold trims for all my...
Yeah, but they have to leave it at the office when they go home.
Yeah, it's purely part of the uniform. Sure.
Oh,
Great.
that is so disgusting looking.
I love it.
What was it? It was 5 and 4 and 15,
Oh, yeah.
right?
I don't remember, sorry. I mean, it looks pretty solid.
And then we just drops this down to like it's like 2 or something.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Ugh. I do not like this at all.
Well, what would do you want to change?
No, it's eye-catching for sure. Alright. Team's done.
Team's on. You said you wanted it to be ugly and bright. I delivered, and then you were like, I don't like this. I gave you what you wanted.
The fact that I don't like it means it's good.
Followed the briefing to a T.
Yeah. Grandma! Have we already visited her?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Did she just say I'm still slippery? What was that dialogue?
I think her name was like Grandma Slippery or some shit.
Jeez.
Let's go back and check.
What was that, yeah? So I got...
Grandma Dizzy.
So I really like it.
It's slippery, so be careful. Okay. Talking about the snow.
Okay. I just read I'm still slippery and I'm like, excuse you?
Something I feel is good is that the developers picked bodies that really suited the personalities
Yeah.
they gave them, because like I look at that car and I instantly think old hag.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a grandma car.
Yeah.
I'm 90% sure we've been to the police station.
No, I don't think we have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Go.
That's why I was only 90% sure.
You might be thinking of Axel.
Yeah, SL.
Sure.
Welcome
I heard
to part 9
somebody
of
else
Fox.
put it as it's like accelerate. So Axel, accelerate. Yeah.
Yeah. Still don't have to be happy about it.
Fair enough. I feel like being a miserable cunt is one of the greatest joys in life.
It is quite fun. It's also like part of the reason I'm vegan, because I get to be obnoxious about it, and that is truly something that brings me a lot of joy.
If you don't get to ruin somebody else's day, what's the point?
Exactly. If people aren't wishing you weren't here, then what's really the point? It's the opposite of that Pink song where it's like the party don't start till I walk in. It's like the party stops when I walk in. Everyone's having a bad time.
The fastest way to clear a room. Alright, let's go see if old crazy Joe or whatever his name is. Bigfoot Joe, that's it, this one.
Woo! Nope.
No. Alright, we need to figure out who we need to talk to in order to get him to spawn.
Yeah.
I thought it was Hitomi, but she was just talking about... Oh my god, talking about Santa Claus.
Do you want me to look it up? Or are you gonna just dig around and see if you can work it out?
No, I still gotta go visit Curly. I don't think I'll bother playing that today.
Can't imagine why.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on.
No, you... Oh!
Saved it. That was a good play.
That was a great play. Oh, sorry, it's not curling, it's glide race.
It says curling registration.
But it's glide race.
I
It
got the
says
promotional material all wrong.
my goodness.
Okay, so all we have left to do here is, of course, curling, which is fucking horrible. Bigfoot Joe, need to go see Orpheus again.
Yeah, what a champ.
We need to get that autograph for Shirley, so she'll then move to Pie Island so we can then have her cook that stupid soup.
Oh goodness, Shirley. No.
Yeah, we're getting through the checklist. How much time we got left? We over?
0 minutes. But remember, we're going to go for another 5 because we said we started at 6:20, right?
No, I can't remember. You were the one keeping track of time.
Yeah, and I said it out loud so I wouldn't have to.
Well, you should
Let
have
me-
specified that you wanted me to keep track of time,
Let
though.
me check.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah, look at that. So I was correct.
And,
But we had that brief little pause, so you can probably...
we had a couple of pauses.
Yeah, so you probably go for another 5.
I reckon 10.
You're on for 10?
Yeah, if we're a little bit over, it doesn't matter.
does when my computer screams and cries at the rendering. I went to render and I'm like, oh, just in the background I'll watch some Dimension 20. And I couldn't even move my mouse to get to Firefox to open up the internet.
I thought your laptop was meant to be okay.
It is, but rendering is hard. I shouldn't be able to render on a laptop. And I can.
My PC has no issue with it.
Yeah, because you're using a PC.
Yeah, but my PC is also old as shit. Like,
But the processing power of a PC is still going to be better than the processing power of a laptop. Part of the appeal of my laptop, the main reason, not the main reason I bought it, but the features that I was looking for was a really high resolution screen, really good battery life,
so
and lightweight.
it's not necessarily about the internal.
No.
Okay.
It still has pretty good internal components for a laptop, but the most I needed it to be able to run was Minecraft and occasionally The Sims. I don't do a lot of PC gaming.
Yeah.
And if I did, I have a PC that I could use.
Yeah, which you've left at my place.
Yeah, I'm loaning it to one of your roommates because they don't have one.
Yeah.
Theirs broke. And
Fair
I don't
enough.
really use it that much, so.
Yeah.
I think she's actually going to buy it off me at some point, but
Maybe not.
well, if she
Because
doesn't,
that
it's fine.
PC is getting close to like a decade old now.
Yeah, I'll sell it to her cheap. But, I mean, she's the one that's primarily using it, so if she wants it to be hers and for me to delete all my shit off it.
Then,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you'll be able to get that sale, get that hustle.
Yeah, I mean, if she doesn't, it's no big deal. But she needed a computer because hers broke and I wasn't using mine, so it made sense.
Good deal.
Yeah. But the main point is my laptop is perfect for what I need it for. And I'm very impressed with the fact that it can render things.
Cool.
And it's rendering like, yours only needs to render like 10 minutes of footage.
Yeah.
Mine's rendering an hour. It's a lot of footage to chug through.
Yeah, I remember when I accidentally uploaded the wrong.
Yeah, you're like, wow, this takes a long time.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
That's what it's an hour.
Story of my life. Yeah, and it still gets all the rendering done in like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, yeah, don't talk shit about it.
Okay,
Does
I'll
well for
stop. Jeez. I didn't realize you were so sensitive.
Yeah, I like my laptop.
Precious little boy.
Yeah. I haven't actually, that's one of the few electronic devices, or things I haven't named. Because my car's Bruce.
Yeah.
Named after Bruce Wayne. And then my phone's Alfred, which is just delightful when they connect because it says Alfred on the screen. I'm like, oh, Bruce. Yes. But yeah, I never named my laptop. My old laptop, my first laptop I had was the TARDIS, which was great because everything was like blue. I'd done it all, so it was all themed. And then
you threw it at like 10 walls because you can't hold on to stuff to save your life.
I haven't dropped this one once, so I'm improving.
I've seen you drop it.
I've dropped it twice.
Ah, right. There we go. Technicality.
But I genuinely have only dropped it twice. Which,
Alright.
given I used to drop my first laptop every day that ended in a Y, it's a significant improvement.
Baby steps.
Yeah.
No, that's actually a huge leap better.
Yeah. So the one before it, I definitely dropped it a lot less, but the drops that I did do, there was like 4 or 5 really hard ones that just like destroyed it.
Well, was that point where you had to gut that other PC in order to...
No, that was my first one. So so I've had 3 laptops.
Ah.
The very first one was the one I dropped a lot. It was when I was in high school. And I mean, I'm still really clumsy and generally careless, but
We stitched
Got
it
better.
together with 2 other computers. And
Yeah.
just made a Franken laptop.
because my dad and I had the same laptop, so his screen on his stopped working, and pretty well all of the internal parts of mine were shattered. So we put all the internal bits of his with mine and made a Franken laptop, which I've still got and still turns on, like it does well.
Except
I must have had
that's
4 laptops.
Super old.
No, yeah, sorry, I've had 4 laptops. One of them I just replaced because it was getting really slow and there was a sale, so I was like, okay, probably time to upgrade. And that was for start of university. And then the one, no, maybe it is 3. I can't remember, 3 or 4. But the one I've got currently, I got to replace the last one, because every time I opened the screen was separating further and further away from the keyboard. Like it was slowly ripping itself apart from the box because it was just how the frame was broken.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
So it still technically works, but it's a concern opening and closing it. And to the point where I tend to just leave it open, and I'll just turn it off and have it open but off. Yeah. I don't know.
I
The
might
story
need
wasn't
you
really
to
going anywhere.
Google Bigfoot Joe because I
Yeah, we need to Google
cannot
Bigfoot Joe.
fucking figure
And
it
that'll
out.
probably have to be the last thing, because
Yeah.
we've now got not that much time.
Wow. I'm looking forward to getting the double tires because these are just. Maybe it's one of the ones on the mountain because I'm pretty sure I've spoken to everybody
go.
down here. Unless it is a time thing.
Okay, Bigfoot Joe is available to visit when you talk to Michael.
Okay, which one's Michael?
That's what I'm just waiting for it to load. Michael, Papaya Island.
Oh.
He's
Okay.
resident of Papaya Island who reveals there's a mad person who hunts for fake bears. Spoilers. So
Right.
you're gonna have to go to Papaya Island and then come back.
Okay, I guess we're done then. Wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
We've got curling left here. And
Bigfoot Joe.
Bigfoot Joe, and that's it.
Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
That was close.
I was waiting for you to do a bye, guys.
yeah. Sorry. Just concentrate. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. I will repeat exactly what Joby said, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.